Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, brothers and sisters. This is Kalila, and I'm back with another video. This video comes by way of Leviticus chapter 18, verses 20 to 27. Now, it speaks of basically, I'll just read them. Thou shalt not lie with mankind or with womankind. It is an abomination. Thou shalt not lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion. Defile not yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you, and the land is defiled. Therefore I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it, and the land itself vomiteth out her inhabitants. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, and shall not commit any of these abominations, neither any of your own nation, nor any stranger that sojourneth among you. For all these abominations have the men of the land done, which were before you, and the land is defiled. Now, we all remember the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. We all remember that clearly. That was one of the number one reasons why he destroyed that land. Listen, at the end of the day, we can put all kinds of fancy titles on it, call it what you want to call it, because once again, I keep trying to stress to you, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, brothers and sisters, I'm not doing this. This is nothing. This is not no personal shot I'm taking at anyone or anyone in my audience. The bottom line is, God said, it's in the Bible, God said, do not do it. He already destroyed a land, and he explained it again in Leviticus. He explained it again. He went through this in Genesis. Went through this with Genesis. Now, he promised that he wasn't going to do it anymore. That he would just revisit the iniquities here thereof. That's what that means. He's going to revisit the sin, and you'll be judged accordingly. So, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, brothers and sisters, it really it does us a disservice to not get back into following what the Lord is saying. It's much easier to live this way, because what's happening is, once again, God is angry, and this wrath is not going to stop until we turn away from our wicked ways. We have to turn away from the wickedness, pray to him, and we have to repent. And then he'll heal the land. And until we do this, it's just going to be a lot of bloodshed. A lot of bloodshed. This bloodshed is all brought about because we insist on living in the flesh instead of living in the spirit. We have to stop trying to satisfy the flesh. It's not right. God said it's an abomination. In Joshua chapter 1 verse 9, have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous? Do not be troubled or dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. God is guaranteeing us that he's always going to be here for us no matter what. We have to repent. We have to spend time with God, and we have to love God, and we have to obey his commandments and his judgments. Psalms chapter 91 verses 1 through 4. He who dwelleth in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers and put you under His wings, and you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and your rampart. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, brothers and sisters, excuse me, I just had to get on here and make this video because there is so much confusion, and we have all these different nations that are basically, and their leaders, our leaders of these nations, are creating these laws for particular people, and for what the flesh is, they're trying to condone these things, and it's making being civil to one another unjust, because now we're trying to blur the lines as to what's right and what's wrong. Bottom line is, we need to start doing what God said do, and that is loving each other respectfully, with dignity and humility. So, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, this is Kalila, and I just was delivering another word to you. Peace, love, and blessings. Shalom.